this in focus? What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another video. I'm Jackie Shea, just in case you're new here. I'm doing this video because we've been doing a lot of hunting lately. Like, I don't know how many days I've been out, how many hunts I've been on, where I'm sitting the entire hunt, not seeing anything or just seeing does. For up until October 16th, we couldn't shoot does. So we'd go on a few hunts and just see does, and haven't got my Venice buck yet, but I'm working on it, guys. So, you know, I've been going to sit in my stand, putting my time in, wading through the water in my hip boots, just doing a lot of scouting as well, because we're not going to any land where there's guided hunting trips where they have stands set up for you to go hunt. And, you know where the deer are going to be, you know what deer are on the cameras. We don't have any information. We're all kind of just doing this ourselves, going to scout, looking for tracks, rubs, droppings, you know, stuff like that. So to do that, you've got to put the time in, you've got to be spending a lot of time getting out there and just looking around, sitting, waiting, which is great. You know, I feel incredibly blessed to be able to go do that as much as I have been lately. It's so much fun. It's just so nice to be out in nature and just quiet and looking around at stuff and trying to sit still and really just enjoying being outside and just putting the time in and knowing that you're doing what you got to do to get what you want. So that's what I've been up to lately. So in the meantime, while y'all are waiting for me to get my, get a good video for you, I'm just gonna go over my personal bow setup, what I use and what I like and stuff like that. Okay, I'm gonna start here with my bow case. I've got the Plano, just regular, nice, thin plastic case. I carry this around with me everywhere. This is the inside. I have a spot for arrows, extra arrows. I don't have it strapped in right now, but it has the Velcro straps to strap it in. A nice little thin layer of felt on the bottom that keeps it cushioned. And this is the case. So to start, I'm gonna tell you what brand of bow I have. Can I get you a little close up of that? It's a Matthews. It's a Matthews Stoke. Oh, it's upside down. Check it out. Which they do still sell and make on the website. And it's actually sold as a youth bow, so it's made for children. But that works great for me because it's really light. It's just under 4 pounds. So when I'm, holding it out or walking around with it, climbing trees and stuff, it just makes it that much easier for me because I'm gonna put all my info right here. My draw length, my draw weight at the moment. Everyone's bow is personally made for them because of your own personal draw length. So when you pull this back and the farthest you can pull back is your draw length. So everyone's arms are different lengths. Lewis wouldn't be comfortable pulling back my bow because his draw length is a lot longer than mine. So everyone's bow is kind of uniquely designed for them. I'm just gonna turn this off, I'm sorry. This is also great to have this youth bow because not all bows can have a draw length that short. Axle to axle width, which is from here, to here. That's your axle to axle length or width. That's also important because a lot of people prefer a longer axle to axle because it's more accurate, but I find this to be really great. It's not so long for me that I can't move it around and handle it. So my draw weight at the moment is I'm pulling back 40 pounds. I did have it almost up to 50 last season, but I had to lower it because I haven't been really strong lately working out and stuff, so I had to lower it to practice, but that's okay. I think the max you can pull on this bow is 50 pounds, which also I kind of wish you could pull up to 60. But really, I think if you're gonna to harvest an animal, you don't really need to pull back more than 50 pounds. I have just a little D-loop. I have a regular little peep sight. I love how they call that a peep sight. It's like you a little peep through it. I don't have any monkey tails or kisser button or anything. Although I would like to try one. My rest is a whisker biscuit, like that. And then I have a 3-pin sight. It's 20, 30, 40 yards, and I really like it. I don't think it's like a really expensive sight, but I love it. It's It's been holding up really great for me. It's a great bow for, you know, someone like me who's smaller, you know, shorter jaw length, not as strong. I love it. I need to wax my strings actually. You need to wax these strings every once in a while to keep them from getting all kind of fuzzy. I don't know if you probably won't be able to see it on the camera, but I need to wax them a little bit. But that's my bow. I love it. I love it so much. I have this really nice quiver that holds 4 arrows. It attaches right here. So, and then you lock it into place. And that's my setup. So I have these arrows. They're just really cheap arrows from Academy. Get you all that info. 150, 500 spine, you know. And then this, I'm using these Montec G5 fixed broadheads. I really like those. I think those are great for when you're trying to do spot and stalk, because if you're using a mechanical arrow walking through bushes and trees and that, you know, you hit a twig or something and it opens your mechanical arrow, then you're kind of screwed once you have to shoot. So these are really nice for, you know, getting out and walking around. And then I've got my light up knock on the end, which I really like having light up knocks on my arrows for filming, for visibility, for seeing where you hit the animal, and for finding the arrow and stuff like that. So really like having those. And let me show you the other type of broadhead I use. And I don't know the name. I just know that I really like these. If you know the name of these, please leave a comment below. So this is my mechanical broadhead. If you can see, these open up, or they slide up and open out. That's what I killed my last buck with last year. So I also have this little bag that I bring with me hunting most of the time, not every time, just because, again, the less stuff you bring with you when you go hunting, the better. So in this little front pocket here, I got bug spray, and it's like a natural one, just because, you know, the deer are very sensitive to smell. You want to be as scent-free as possible, so I like to use a natural insect or mosquito repellent, just because maybe the natural smells don't smell as bad to a deer. But I don't know. I got my lip stuff because my lips get really chapped. Someone commented that recently, like, why are your lips always so chapped? I don't know. I got a little knife, little set of Allen wrenches, and oh, this is my favorite. My Hardy's face paint. Damn. See, I got 3 colors, and they're really cool because it's not like you do it with your finger. Just you pull it out. It's like a little lip gloss applicator. Sorry, men who are watching, but you put it on. You don't have to get it on your fingers. You just put it on. I'll get in my stand and just really quick if I have to, or on the boat or whatever. And I really like those. I've had them for over a year now. They haven't dried out. So that's in the front. Oh, and I have my sunglasses. My regular sunglasses. I need those. Oh, and I have tissues here too, because when it's really cold and you get in your stand and your nose is running, I like to have tissues just to like wipe my nose. But anyway, okay. Now moving into the big section. I have a hat, just in case the sun's in my eyes. My GoPro with the clamp mount. And this is the new GoPro 9, which is like, oh my gosh, it's sick. A headlamp for when you have to go track your deer at night or get out of the stand at night. My rangefinder, very important. A little skinning knife. A spare pair of sunglasses. And my release. Very, very, very important. This is like the #1 thing, actually. I really probably should have just mentioned that first. More important than anything, because if you don't have your release, you can't pull your bow back. I mean, I guess you can, but it's just not going to be as good. Before I leave you guys, before I finish up here, I just bought this release. It's a Scott Archery release. I like it. I bought the same one for Lewis, and he's not happy about it. He got his wet or something, so I guess inside it got all rusty, and now his mechanism to open his little jaw clamp right there is broken. But I'm doing great with mine. I love mine. I take care of my stuff. And this one is nice because it's a buckle. So it buckles on, which is nice and quiet. The one I was using before was a Velcro. Oh, it's right here. could probably hear it. It was so loud whenever I was like getting in the stand or getting out of the stand. If I didn't have my release on, you know, I had to, you know, it's just so loud, taking that off and on. And I really liked the clamp. Oh, it's broken. This is better just because it's so much quieter and it's, see, I can take it on and off and it's really quiet. And I really like the double jaw clamp with this kind of a release lever right here. And what's nice about this too is it's not always hanging like this. You can fold it back and tuck it up in your sleeve and climb up your stand, and then you can flip it back up and fold it and it stays like that. Have it like that. I'm really liking this new release. I'll put the name of it in the description box below. None of this stuff is sponsored. This is all stuff I actually bought myself and that I actually like. That's it. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys learned something. I hope you enjoyed it. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Hit the like button. It really supports my channel. And hit the bell notification too, wherever it is, somewhere up in the corner or something like that. And I'll see you guys in my next video.